Small talk is a skill. The better you're at it, the more people you'll be able to connect with. You know, small talk is often seen as something boring or something that is just useless to do. And a lot of people overlook having a small talk with people. In order to build good relationships, in order to actually have good people in your life and to understand where they come from and how they feel throughout the day, what they do, you must have these little uncomfortable conversations that you probably don't want to be doing whenever you meet a new person. But it's always been a positive out of those conversations. In short, it's a foundation to building a meaningful relationship with the person. Small talk is very important in every scenario. We can go from business to social events to normal interactions. In this video, I want to share with you techniques that I have implemented in my life with small talk, making it engaging and also impactful when I speak. So tip 1. Ask open-ended questions. Why does open-ended questions work? Pretty much preventing dead ends from the conversation. You encourage thoughtful responses with every question. You encourage thoughtful responses. I'll give you an example. Instead of asking, how was your weekend? You could ask them, what did you do over the weekend that stood out to you? What's the most exciting part about your job? What's the one thing that you cannot live without right now? Expand on these open-ended questions. As I said in the start, they help you learn about the person's passions, about their lives, about what they do in their day-to-day. And all of these questions that you ask will make future conversations so smooth, because you can mention all those other things. Oh, I remember you like bowling. We should go sometime. I remember one time you told me that you like cheesecake and I actually got you some. I can share it today. Tip number 2, find a common ground. When people are passionate about a certain hobby or a thing, they will never stop talking to you about it. Like, I promise you, I will never stop talking about how I love to design clothes or how I love to make videos like this and helping people with their social skills. I will never stop because I enjoy it so much. And people see it. That's the reality of it. It's so easy on how to execute it. Pretty much you pay attention to what they're talking about. So your active listening skills, bounce back with shared hobbies or views in life. Even when talking about the weather or sports, you can actually go broad about that topic. For example, hiking. You ask them if they like hiking. I've been meaning to check out this trail by the lake. Have you ever been there? Pretty much you're able to have an activity to do with them, and now the both of you can go and do that certain activity together. Or you ask them something about cooking. I've been trying to nail this lasagna dish for the longest time. Like, what's your go-to dish? And pretty much what this does is it creates a foundation for the both of you. When you guys speak, you guys are exchanging a collaborative conversation. It's not more of competitiveness. And not to mention, having a shared interest will lead to a deeper connection with the other person, lead to more hangouts with that person, or simply just new connections, because they'll bring a friend of theirs. Oh, by the way, my friend wants to come hiking with us too. Tip number 3, active listening. Small talk is about listening rather than talking. You should understand how to listen actively. Like, genuinely, just don't cut off the person. Let them speak, right? You let them speak. You sit there, be calm, relaxed, and just give a few head nods. Like, understand what they're trying to say. Okay, I get it. Maintain the eye contact while you're listening to them, so they feel like, okay, this person is genuinely just telling me great information about something, whether it's a book, whether it's what they did at school, whatever the topic is. As long as you're showing that you're listening to the person, they're gonna feel appreciated. They're gonna feel like, okay, this other person is actually giving their attention to me, and I want to speak more about it. Again, I say this in every video, avoid distractions. Like, do not go on your phone. Do not go on your phone. Like, that's the last thing you want to do, especially when you're just speaking to them. Like, you wouldn't like that. Again, as I say in every video, you wouldn't like if somebody's going on their phone while they're speaking. I hate that. I hate it so much, and I emphasize that in every video. I hate when people go on their phone while I'm trying to speak to them. It's so disrespectful. Like, come on, I'm trying to speak to you. And I'm assuming every human in this planet hates that, because who wants to get avoided like that? Especially when I'm just trying to tell you something, right? Nobody likes that. So don't do it yourself. You can dive deeper into every conversation by actually listening to them. For example, if they like Italy and they've traveled there and they're telling the story about it, mention what they did there. Ask them, okay, what did you do there? What was like the top 3 best dishes that you had in Italy? You're just showing genuine interest to the person. Like, who wouldn't like that? I would love that so much. That'd make my heart feel warm, especially when I like the conversation, where it's going. Like, it's feeling good. And when they're showing genuine interest, it makes you feel valued and heard and gives you more material to go off on. It gives you more material to actually continue the conversation. And remember, active listening revolves around being present in the moment. The only way you'll be able to listen to somebody is by having the clarity in your head, by being in the moment right now. Not thinking about what you did at school or what you did at work. You're here with a person to have a conversation with them. You're not going out and thinking about new things or new ideas or, oh, I gotta finish this up, I gotta do this. Relax. Breathe. Chill, okay? You're here to listen to the person. You're here to be present and in the moment. If you don't wanna be here, ask for a breath. I'm just gonna go outside and get a breath and then I'll come back so I can actually give you my undivided attention. Tip number 4, share personal stories. I think this is a great one. It's pretty common. I think everybody does it, and I like to mention it because most people are just scared to mention their personal stories, but I enjoy it. I love talking about myself. I'm assuming every human would love to talk about themselves. Some don't, some do. Sharing stories that somewhat is relatable. Let's say a high school drama. Everybody relates to getting hurt. Everybody relates to falling on a bike. Like, you can share that story with a certain somebody and they're gonna be like, oh yeah, I remember the pain on my elbow. I still have the scar. Like, that's something somebody can relate to as a human, right? And you wanna make it light, a little bit funny. Just wanna share it effectively. Like, you don't wanna just go off topic about something that does not make any sense. You bring up plants, on how you take care of plants. I water the plant, I make sure it gets the sun, XYZ. But then you bring up a story that's the complete opposite. Like, make sure it's just effective. Like, you don't want to be off topic. In short, personal stories create a emotional connection with the other person. And it leaves with a lasting impression, because if you're saying like a funny story about how you fell on a bike and then you're crying and then you're just emphasizing on how funny it was, because now you're looking back at the scars and all the times that it took you to learn to ride the bike, that person's gonna remember how funny it was that you fell, and they also fell the same way that you fell, and you went to your mom and started crying and getting the bandage and all this other stuff. They're gonna remember that because you left that last funny impression. And to finish it off, mastering isn't about being perfect. It's simply about being present. As I say in every single video that I have to emphasize on, remain present. Remain present. Practice your meditation. Practice being here in the moment. Like, even before watching this video, like I genuinely hope you watch this entire video without going on the comment section below, without going and choosing another video, without doing all these other tasks, just simply listening to my voice, being here, and just watching the video. Small talk is simply just about being present and asking the right questions to build genuine relationships. I want you to try all these tips out that I gave you. Super concise, super easy. I give you a few examples as well. And just let me know in the comments if it worked for you, to be honest. Like, try to implement it in your life. Come back in the video, comment it, or just go out and literally just try it in front of your mom or your dad or your friends. If you found this video useful, I recommend you checking out my website. Everything there is down below. You can see all the results.